Shalom. This is Brother Karab from GMS Miami. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Give honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, which are the top teachers in Israel today, and that rule very well. Greetings and blessings to all you sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth that push the unadulterated truth of the Bible and risk your lives to do so. Okay, and this is another episode of Spiritual Spill. Basically, man, me and the brothers got together, they just kicked it at the brother's house after camp Saturday, and we got into a conversation of how heavy this thing is, man, that what we're a part of, man. Okay, we are, you understand it. I'm not saying that we get complacent about it, but as you grow in this faith, the intangibles and the things that we need to do, they become pretty much second nature, so to speak. Okay, so basically you just program to to do what the Most High set us out to do, which is to try to be righteous, try to keep the law, statutes, commandments, and go out and push His word and feed the sheeps, feed the lambs, and but every now and then you just take a second and you sit back, man, and you realize this thing is heavy, man. we're a part of the most important body of work that anyone could possibly be in. Outside of what we do, nothing else really matters. Of course, everybody has a role to play, and the Most High, created all things to Himself, but when you sit back and look at it, it's like, and I was voicing at the brothers, man, we have to stay cognizant of what we've been called to do, okay? And the scriptures tell us many called but few chosen. Okay, but if you're called to do this, man, and you're doing it fervently and you're on fire for Yahweh Shai, and you're loving the brethren, man, and you just absolutely love what you do, there's a good chance you'll be chosen, man. Okay, the Most High not the author of confusion. Okay, now we've seen it, a lot of guys call and a lot of guys get spewed out of the Most High's mouth. But like I always say, you do the homework on guys. They weren't doing shit. They didn't give a fuck about the flock. They weren't feeding the lambs and the sheep, as much as they could, So and one of the biggest reasons why, because they don't understand how heavy this thing is, man. The scriptures tell us that the work is great, but the laborers are few. And just looking at it on a micro level, which amounts to macro, you have an eclectic group of men that have to teach the whole, basically, Salakia, 1/3, or have to gather in 1/3 of the nation of Israel, of course, through the power of Yahweh Shai Shai. But the Most High is always about manifesting His work, man. Okay, so He has His prophets out on the highways actually doing it. Okay, now we know through the Spirit we don't wake anybody up. The Most High wakes them up. Okay, we just push the vibration. Okay, but somebody has to push the vibration. Okay, and 1/3 of Israel is a lot of people, man. Okay, so we got to push that vibration. And like I said, the work is great, but the laborers are few. Okay, so when you're called into this fold, man, you have to understand that we got a heavy workload, man. But what balances it out and comforts us, with that being said, is that Yahweh Shai said his yoke is light, man. Okay, and it is, man. Like I tell brothers, man, if you love to do what you're doing, it's not burdensome, man. Okay, and like I say, it becomes second nature after a while. Once you give your whole heart over to Yahweh Shai, man, it pretty much becomes effortless because it's what you love to do. And people tell you that in the world, man, who work jobs that have jobs that fit what they wanted to do in life, or what they plan to be their career, or their basically what they wanted to do in life when they were a child. a person who's doing that, man, they love it, and it's not necessary. It's not necessarily work. And that's the same thing with being in this truth, man. Once you get a part of it, you wake up to who you are, understand what's going on, understand where we're going, okay? Then you find a absolute love for this thing, man, okay? And those who don't, the Most High gets rid of them, man. It's plain as that, man. And like I say, you do the homework on them. Guys didn't really love this or didn't understand the load, how heavy this calling is, man. We're the only people that really matter in this world, man. We're the top, we're the creme de la creme, so to speak, okay? And I don't say that braggingly, it's just going according to the scripture. The Most High always speaks about his servants, which are who? The prophets, man. And what do prophets do? They go out and prophesy. They warn the people of things that are to come, okay? It's nothing mythical, okay? Being a prophet, you're just going out saying what's written in the scriptures and telling people of what's going to happen before it happens. But yet and still, that is heavy, man, for the Most High to call you to do that, because he doesn't need you to do it, okay? But like I was telling brothers, man, it's an absolute honor, and you got to look at it as such. That is very honorable, man. Okay, it's almost surreal, you know. But we know it's real because we study and we dig in and we actually believe, okay, wholeheartedly that starting with the elder apostles on down, we have the absolute 100% truth of the scriptures, man. We have the unction to know all things, like we're commanded to, okay. We have to, man, and we're striving for the masteries of that. That's what that entails, to be able to have unction to know all things as far as the scriptures are concerned, okay? But yet and still, the Most High is supping with us and teaching us, man. And brothers, got to take that to heart, man, okay? Because there's no greater love. It's nothing that's better than that, period. The fashion of this world is going to pass away very soon. So it doesn't matter what you've accomplished here or what you got going for yourself. It's all about when Yahushua cracks those clouds with the angels, man. Were you doing what you were supposed to do? Did you multiply that token, man? Did you spend that money right? Okay? Did you do what the Most High asked you to do, man, as a person that's called to teach his word? Okay? And you can't bullshit them. You can't. It's impossible. Okay? So basically, you know, understanding how heavy of a load this is, man, and how much of an honor it is, you know, and especially in the allotted states, like brothers in Virginia or Atlanta, or Georgia, or, you know, Carolinas, man, the brothers in those states that are bringing out that word are the top men in those towns, man, okay? And as a collective group in the United States, we're the top men in the United States, you know? We're who the Most High is dealing with to be his spokesman and his ambassadors, man, to the world. Just that alone should you know, put in your head that this is this or nothing, man. Okay, it's this or nothing, you know. Because hey, what else matters other than warning people about Yahweh Shem Shah making their return and claiming what's rightfully theirs. Okay? Nothing else compares, man. Who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus is about to return. Come on, man. Hey, it's beautiful, man. And it's a beautiful time to be alive because it's the time that all the prophets sought after. Okay? But just like I say, man, just keep in mind that this is very honorable what we do, man. Very honorable, and nothing else matters. And you know, we're not boastful. We're still a contrite spirit, brokenhearted, you know. But understand what lot you're in, man. Okay, we're following the role and the duties of some renowned men. Okay. So once you understand that, man, hey, the sky's the limit, man. Okay, and hey, that's what balances you, man. Understanding what you were called to do. Okay. You weren't called to wash cars or called to work at a bank. No, you were called to be an ambassador for Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. There's nothing greater than that. So just, you know, take it in stride, brothers. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep exhorting each other, okay? And let's be fervent. Let's turn up. The end is now. Ain't no time. We ain't gonna turn up in the kingdom as far as teaching and prophesying. It's now, okay? Work is great, labors are few. Keep that in mind, and we'll be all right, brothers. All right. So with that, I want to say, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, Shalom.